Yeah. This Buddhi Guha is referred to as Dahara in Chandogya. Daharakash.
Mm.
And second point I want to bring is this: in Prashnopanishad, there is a statement that Kala is referred to as the shades of moon, that it changes from the first day until the last day. So there is a change in that Kala. That is also a Kala they refer it as.
Shodashakala. Shodashakala.
Yeah.
Shodashakala.
Prashnopanishad.
16 parts like that.
Correct. Correct.
Prashnopanishad talks about. Yeah. So that also is there. Correct. All these are various shades of meanings in different contexts. Yeah. Good. Good observation, Satishji. Hemaji, go ahead.
Namaste, Guruji. That of course Chandra Kaladhara comes, no, for Shiva. Kaladhara, Chandra Kaladhara. Okay. And this part I'm a bit confused. Na punya pape mama nasti nasha. So na punya pape is one, and then mama nasti nasha is another one. Otherwise,
See, na punya pape mama. Na punya pape nama mama. Maniprabha says, Sprishate.
Maniprabha says, na punya pape mama na sprushata iti seshaha. He has given like that. Mama punya pape na staha.
They don't touch me.
Nashaha api na asti. Like that. Otherwise, on the face of it, if I read na punya pape, I will take, confuse with double negative. I get confused. I just wanted to. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Yeah, but finally it means the same thing. So that's it means I don't have any punya papa. So all these people who know Sanskrit, they try to make some. They can't leave this mantra, any mantra, without without adding their own color. They'll say, oh, this is dual and that is singular and then this is that and this is that. Therefore, we have to do this. All this. Good. It's enjoyable. Enjoyable.
Sorry, I didn't mean that. I really got confused. That is why I asked. Sorry.
No. I'm also like you only. Don't worry. I'm not singling anybody out. But I'm speaking the truth. This is how it is. Okay, good. Shanti, go ahead.
Hari Om Guru. Yesterday when I was writing the answer for that Jiva, finally I wrote this samsara is self-perpetuating. Then what is the end for that, Guruji? So even we are now learning, okay, to a certain extent, I have that, I don't know, I think I have that Viveka or the Prasada Buddhi and all those things. But still I keep on adding karma. So there will be some that punyam and there will be papam also. So when is that going to exhaust then?
Good. So when will punyam and papam exhaust? So here, what does this mantra says? This mantra, when does it say punyam and papam, when it will exhaust? Huh? It should say, no. If the teaching is over, the answer should have been given. Your question's answer should have been told by this Brahmaji. Otherwise, we'll all have to line up to receive Brahmaji. Because incomplete. Your Kaivalya is incomplete. So what does Brahmaji say? He doesn't give. Evam viditva. Potrikanga. Prasanna said just now. Evam viditva. Once you understand your Swarupa in this manner, then there is no punya papam. How suddenly punya papam just disappears like that? All I have to know myself, that's all. Is it possible? Punya papa cannot touch me. Whatever punya papa is there does not belong to me. My God, what a bold statement it is. All along, it is like saying, Suppose this person woke up, see, this person committed a murder by mistake. By mistake, he did not intend to kill, but something happened and that's it. And the person died. Okay? Somebody died there. And so now the police have arrested him and he is so depressed because this guy is murder and doesn't play in his life at all. And he suddenly ended up in this situation. And the family members are crying, he's being taken and they don't know nothing. So it's just devastated completely. Life is devastated overnight. Okay. Suddenly wakes up from a dream, from that dream. What happens to the crime he committed? Crime should have punishment, no?
It
Crime
doesn't
should have punishment or not? It should have punishment. What happened to all that thing? Hey, it is the thing is misidentification. So there, okay, a dream me did a murder and then was getting ready to get a dream punishment. But when I am not that person anymore, then something like that, not exactly like that, but something like that only. I am not that person anymore. So, karma is very much there for the body. But once I recognize it's like daylight and it shines that my God, I am not a finite entity. I'm not a jiva anymore. Jivatvam itself is gone. When jivatvam itself is gone, where is the karma going to reside? Who is going to say, I am the owner of this karma? The bank account, the owner has become deceased. They will say deceased without any will. No will also, I am not left will also. Then what? What will happen to that money? Anybody's guess. Anybody's guess. It depends on the rules of the state. That's all. It will be used, at least in this case, money is tangible amount, so it will be used somewhere. But otherwise, it doesn't belong to the owner anymore. Owner doesn't exist. Karta doesn't exist. Bhokta doesn't exist. Therefore, evam viditva. Once this evam viditva happens, this karta disappears. The person who claims to have done all this and gained all this karma palam itself says, my God, that itself is a bubble. The bubble has burst. The bubble of ego has burst. The reality bubble, the absolute reality bubble, what I used to think was an absolute reality has become a relative reality. Correct? So adinala, then what happens to all the karma I've gained na? So the karma has a value. What is the value? Punyam is needed. What is the value of punyam? Without punyam, it is not even possible to be born as a human being. Durlabam trayame vaitat. Devanugraha hetukam. Just now we saw in Viveka Chudamani. Okay, good. So many jivas we have been, and now this is the human jiva. The small period. If in the period of Uttita, if this is gone, then we don't know what other karmas we have. That's why he says Durlabham. And in that evam viditva, once I know that all this is based on misidentity, ajnana yogat paramatmanastava, Viveka Chudamani. Hyanatma bandhastata eva samsritihi. Ajnana yogat, because of ajnana, I identified with the body. Mistaken identity. This body is me. Like that I've been thinking all along. And that is why misidentity has only one solution, which is correct identity. correcting the misidentity or misidentification or wrong identification or wrong idea. Wrong idea has only one solution. Correct idea, correct the wrong idea. That is why here Upanishad says, Evam viditva. Not evam kritva. Having done this, there's no doing at all. Entire Upanishads is not one advice given to us in terms of get up in the morning, keep your hands like this and worship Brahmaji. Nothing he says. Nowhere. Why? Because that assumes you have done all those things. All that is there. Now we are entering a different subject. A subject which you are ready for because of all the good karma you have done. Chalo go, Shanti, tell me. Ask questions. No, don't ask. Please ask because it's a mindset shift. It's a mindset shift. So we are not surprised that we have questions. Yeah.
Not for argument, Guruji. This mind, see, we accumulate papam even for what we think. Is it so?
Ask me again. The volume was, I don't know.
We accumulate papam even for what we think in the mind. Though we don't speak it out, there is something going on in the mind. So that thing, I understand this subject to a certain extent. I understand this, the situation necessitates you to behave in such a manner. And I think, I don't know, everything is in my mind. I may not speak it out, but something is happening in the thought process. So that is good and bad. Good, often I express it. The bad things I give a pause before but there is much of mind chattering. So even that I accumulate papam. Even
that means that's bad. Do wrong thoughts create papam? That is your question.
Yes.
So, two types of answers are given for these kinds of questions. See, one answer is only a action that is executed can produce effect. Suppose I feel like hitting somebody. Will I get papam is the question. Hitting a child who has not done anything. Let's make it very gross. Okay. Will I get papam just for thinking that I should beat that child? Okay. Answer is no, I have not beat the child yet. So therefore, papam is not created. No karma is done, therefore no. No papam or punyam as the case may be. Another the way of answering it is if you are thinking like that, you are going to not think once but twice and thrice, and sooner or later you are going to hit the child. And therefore, papam is going to be created. And therefore, we say, yeah, those thoughts also will create papam. That is one way of saying. Eventually, it will become, you will act it out. So, therefore, technically, the answer is no. A mental action cannot give karma. In reality, in practice, though, every physical action is preceded by a premeditation, and therefore, you can say mental actions produce results if you wait long enough.
So that's why they say think good. So I will not nurture that thought. I need to nip it at the bud.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, exactly. Yes.
One more just this thing, Guruji, yesterday happened to listen to Swami Avyayananda's talk. It happened here. So we went. One takeaway from that was he told we always look at the differences. Even while doing the puzzle and all those things, we are only asked to find out the difference. We are never asked to find out the commonalities between the whatever is in the Jagat. He told that that's a different way of putting it, but that one caught the mind yesterday. That was a good talk. Yesterday, just a 1 hour talk. It just time fled. But he That was very nice to listen to that.
Aru Vidya Sangal, 6 differences, spot 6 differences.
We forget to find the commonality which is common for everyone. That's a thing we are now sitting and learning.
But that highlights that finding commonality is more difficult. Even just living, finding the good in the other person. What did I learn from the other person? Guests have come. 5 people came and left. What are the good things I learned from each person? I have to spend, it will take me some time to sit and write down. It's easy to say he doesn't like pickle and they don't like sambar very much. Like this you talk. They allowed my cooking very much. Okay, this is all maximum, this is all we can do. But look at the way he said this. Look at the way they looked at it. Like that, if you analyze, if the family nurtures that kind of thought process, then it will become easy for the child actually. But children will pick up very easily if we teach them these kinds of things. Good, yeah. So you have to nip it in the bud. You're correct.
And one more thing he told. Yesterday, a few days ago, Vihan asked me why Pati Rama is blue, why Krishna is blue, why all others are fair. I never knew the answer. I didn't know how to answer him. Yesterday in the Swamiji's talk, he said, we know the sky is white, but still we depict it as blue because that shows the vastness. That's why the gods were in blue in color. Krishna, Rama, they say Krishna is of course black, but Neela Megha, that's what he told, and he told Krishna is blue because it represents the vastness. So 2 things, that was a very nice, but yesterday that Swamiji, lucky to go there.
Yeah. Ocean waters also, they say blue only, no? Ocean waters also blue.
They
So
say
vast.
Infiniteness is termed in blue.
Yeah.
That was
Good.
C.B. Raman's this thing, no?
I'm not
Okay, ma.
aware.
Anything else, ma Shanti?
No.
Okay. Meera and then Ramu.
Namaste, Guruji. There is Maheshji's one question here. Before that, what Shanti ji said, I think when I was trying to understand what she's saying, it's the same thing what I also went through, like with a phase where the emotions just doesn't stop, even though the knowledge is there, like the emotion of, for example, a greed or a jealousy. You spot it when you are studying, and when you are aware of it, probably she's in the right place because she's aware. Previously it used to come, but you were not aware, you act upon it. Now you're able to identify it as coming. So I think it is basically the phase when you understand that it is also produced in me. So, and she said the answer herself, I thought, because when we go into a shop and all this buying gold and all that, people are only fancied by the different ornaments. Then they are not interested in gold per se, neither they go to sell it. They are going and buying bangles and different kinds just to show it. So the value is in the form, and value is not in gold per se, most of the time. So maybe the Shastram studies which helps us to understand the value, what she mentioned, then maybe looking for the forms and shapes will go down. So the understanding also that greed, jealousy, all these are just names and forms, and if you are able to see from where it is coming, because generally greed and jealousy is towards a person or an object, what I don't have, what other person has. When you start looking at the essence of people per se, then I am not different from anybody, will reduce my thought process of greed and jealousy. That's what I thought. So there itself the answer is there. Then Maheshji is asking, Namaste, does it then mean Ishvara is not creator of Karma Kanda of Vedas? That's what he's asking. I don't know from what is the context.
Sorry,
Maybe
repeat the question again.
Kala, maybe he asked about something, Kala, no, previously during the class.
Now,
Does
what
it
was the
then
question?
mean, does it
Hmm.
then mean Ishvara is not creator of Karma Kanda of Veda?
Okay, all right. Because he's talking about Vedanta Krit.
Ah.
Correct.
Which means Jnana Kanda Krit. So what about Karma Kanda Krit? That is what he's asking.
Correct.
I am not Karma Kanda Krit. Somebody else created for me because it's too huge. It's too much rituals and all. I'm not interested. I love this Jnana Kanda. And so I am the creator of the Jnana Kanda. No, it can't be. It's a way of saying. Vedanta implies Veda also. So everything. I'm the creator of everything. So here he's saying that what does Mundaka say? Mundaka. Dve vidye veditavye. And what about Paravidya? Aparavidya. The entire Veda is part of Paravidya or Aparavidya. There he quietly puts it in Aparavidya. Yajurvedam, Rigvedam, Yajurvedam, Samavedam, Atharvanam, Itihasa Puranam, Ityadi. Then Shiksha, Vyakaranam, Kalpam, Jyotitam, Niruktam, Jyotisham, Chandasam, Iti. All that is all, you thought it was Paravidya? No, he says it is Aparavidya. And so, therefore, everything is finally the same Vidya. I am the creator of everything. So that's how that should be looked at.
Jaykumarji in
But
Bhagavad
then,
Gita, that Sahayajna Praja Srishva, we can use Purovacha Prajapatihi, right?
yeah, so there you go. There he said, I am the creator of that. No.
Yeah.
Sahayajna Prajasritva Purovacha Prajapatihi Anena Prasavishyadhvam. Okay, good. So, so he is the creator of everything. Means what? Nobody else can create anyway. There is no human being can't do all this. Human being cannot create a grain of sand also can't be created. Where is the question of creating all the Veda and all? So we attribute everything to Bhagavan, Ishvara, that's it. Ishvara. Now, the other question number one, point number one about this emotions and mind and things like that. So correct. So as we study this Vedanta, there is that Vedantic self that is being learnt. And then there is my normal self that is also coming along with me only. It is not like it is sitting somewhere, you keep studying and then I'll come back later. No, I'll come back later is not there. Both the eyes are going together here. This eye that has been traumatized before, that has had great accomplishments, or the eye that is saying I am an unaccomplished guy, or that same eye is coming along with me and sitting in class. After class also now I am left with myself. I have to deal with the same eye. Dealing with this eye is critical. It's critical. It's important. No Vedanta teacher should ever say it's that eye is all bogus eye and this and that. There is a very powerful eye. Until Shanti is done to that, that eye will come and just bother you for lifelong. It will bother. And it will give you the feeling that after studying all this Vedanta, I don't feel like I studied anything. You know who is saying this? This I, ignored I, this I that is seeking approval, this I that wants to lie in the lap of Mata and then cry it out, has not yet cried, has not grieved all the pains that are there. This all pain is sitting inside. That's what makes me say, nothing is sticking to me. I like it, but I can't own it up. I can't own it up. Somebody called me. After years of studying, they called me long ago. And she was so honest. She said, Jaikumar, I feel like I'm faking it. For the first time, I heard somebody tell me this. Then she's being honest, and I told her what's what. And after that, she's so she understood that you can't ignore anything here. Emotions, as they say, energy in motion is emotion. One author says that energy in motion. So don't ignore the energy in motion. And so all those things we have to take advantage of all the tools that are out there. Psychology is a big field today, and very lot of help is available for those who need help. Everybody doesn't need that kind of help, but people need help. Anger issues and all are there. That's why sannyasis also, Swamijis will say you have to do japa and this and that. They also have their own self introspecting moments will be there. They have to sort their problems out. Otherwise, this sannyasa and all will be a nightmare. Nightmare it will become. A guy with emotional problems taking to sannyasa is nightmare for him and to society also. He'll become a big problem. Yeah. So those are all
They in
important
fact,
questions.
They in fact create suicide also. They create other problems also.
Anything can happen. Yeah. Yeah, Ramuji, go ahead.
I just wanted,
Yeah,
not any question, I wanted the number of the Shastri who performed the karmas for your mother and that thing. I just wanted the number of the Shastri.
Okay. I'll
Just
send it to you. I'll send it to you.
thank you, sir.
I'll
For
send
that only. Somebody wanted it, so I thought I will send it. Since you said it was a good, so I thought I will refer it to him. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Premaji, go ahead.
The concept of himsa is both manasa, vacha, and karmana. And when Shanti was talking about when we think about apashabdas or harm to other people, you explained something which I could not connect. How it becomes a papa or does not become a papa, not how it sticks to us, but the process of manasavacha karmana having himsa in it. How does it not constitute papa?
See, as I said, I gave the example and of hurting somebody who should not be hurt, right? And so we said once the person is hurt, then papa is accrued to the person, to the perpetrator of that act. And so the act is not yet perpetrated, despite the thought of hurting having already arisen in the mind. Okay. But what I said is that thought will eventually culminate in action, in physical action of hurting. And so either way, it will, you can, since that happened, then you can say that thought itself has a result. When you say thought has a result, that means a thought when acted out has a result.
So it is the
Otherwise,
potential.
there's no difference. Otherwise, there's no difference between thinking of hurting and actually hurting. Both get the same punishment. How is it possible? A person actually hurt the child and got the papam. A person thought of hurting the child but it gets the same papam. How? It's not possible. But both are not equivalent. Both are not equivalent. Because
So
I
it's a
also got the
momentum.
thought, then I told myself, no, that's not correct. What am I thinking? Like that but I had the thought or not. So I should get punishment for that thought. So what we say is only an executed act will get papam. And for common purposes, we will tell people, yeah, bad thoughts also will create papam. For people to
Eventually.
understand that you want to nip it in the bud. Otherwise, this thought will become reality in no time. The Kurukshetra war was fought in the mind first. In the mind of this one, Duryodhana. Everything else is just a manifestation of what he had in his mind. Nobody wanted war except this man. And so therefore, that's why we say that, Premaji.
Okay. Thank you, Guruji.
Yeah.
Understood.
Swapna, go ahead.
Guruji, I just wanted to add to that. What has helped me is in meditation, following Swami Swatma Vidyananda's meditation. She says, offer it, whatever thoughts, just offer it to Ishvara. So, Tasyai Namaha or Devyai Namaha. Just keep giving it, keep giving it. And that is one way of, I guess, eliminating that thought, is Ishvarize it. And it definitely was very empowering for me. It really helped because the concept of nipping it in the bud I just didn't know what, it's there and it's gnawing me, and I'm putting so much pressure. I need to, I should not be thinking. It just didn't work, but this really works. So every time I sit twice a day, just offering, it just helps. So if that helps, Shanti ji, that is one. Another thing that I wanted to make a mention was Swami Advaitmananda ji said that in Vibhuti Yoga, in Vibhuti, the chapter, Krishna talks about everything, that I'm this, I'm that, whatever, but he never put Arjuna in the scenario. So Arjuna always thought Bhagwan is that, like away from him. If only he had put Arjuna in it, he would have realized that I am not different from Krishna. Yeah, so I had never thought about it that way till he made the mention. I said, yeah, why did Krishna do that?
But in some other chapter, 11th chapter, he talks about him. In Arjuna also, I am that you, he just said that.
Yeah, 1 minute. So that's correct. So there is that is correct. That is Arjuna did not see himself there. That idea is not there in that chapter anyway. And so the Dvaita Buddhi Drishti it is. This darshanam, Dvaita Buddhya darshanam. So I am a drik, and then that is the scene that I am seeing is there. So yeah, that is true. Now come back to this point. Nipping it in the bud, she only said. That is why I went along with what Shanti said. She said that means she must know what nipping it in the bud is. It is not my recommendation. Okay. But the reality is, if you decide to nip something in the bud, and if you can do it, pakka, good, you have achieved it. But our emotional problems generally don't leave us just like that. I feel like shouting means don't shout means what? But I'm shouting, what to do? What to do? I'm shouting. 1 year back, I made a vow. I will not shout at my so-and-so. And it's 1 year is over. I'm doing the same vow again. How many more years I will be doing this? New Year resolution. Therefore, this is why puja is critical. Critical. We ignore the things that are important for us, we have ignored. And if we do, then we get into all these problems. We get into all these technical and intellectual discussions without getting anything out of it. We will not get anything out of it because this puja prarthana is important. Shodasopachara puja has to be done. You offer the flowers. That offering, I'm telling you, in my own case, I've done for years. I used to do it to get away from my own past that could be haunting all of us. Otherwise, you're a victim. You're just saying some words like this and then meaningless. No power, no potency at all is there in the words. You have to offer. Just, I have pain in my heart, just offer it. Om Omkara Simha Sarvendraya Namaha. Om Omkarodhyana Kokilaya Namaha. Om Omkara Nida Shukaraje Namaha. Om Omkararanya Kunjaraya Namaha. Om Nagaraja Sutajanaye Namaha. I did it so many times. I memorized the entire 108 Dakshinamurti Nama. Today I don't know if I can say or not, but that's how it is. Ganapati you take your Ishta Devata and then Lalita and then just say 108 times. And everything, I don't want it, it belongs to you. You can handle it better than me. I can't handle this. Give it
While
off.
we are doing the rituals also, Guruji, I'm sorry, like whether we are lighting the deepam or offering flowers, there are these agitated thoughts that are coming. You know, whatever experiences we have gone through and we have not resolved those issues. And there's this little guilt that even I'm doing that small little puja, those negative thoughts are coming, and the negative thoughts are the ones I'm finally offering to God. Then at the end of it, I seek forgiveness for offering agitated thoughts and not good thoughts, not gratitude. And at the end of it, I say, thank you for everything, but still I need to overcome all these things. So there's that guilt that, you know, I'm agitated even that during that short duration of doing that little puja.
Right. So yeah, it will take some time to get over it. Okay. And our goal should not be to be somehow perfect. And so be yourself. Okay, negative thoughts are coming during puja. Did you say? Let it come. What can you do about it? But good thing is Bhagavan won't be affected by my negative thoughts, So even though I think, oh, sorry, I'm giving you all negative thoughts and all, Bhagavan is still smiling. Oh, really? Correct. You keep doing what I'm doing. And so Bhagavan is okay. Bhagavan is not going to be affected by my negative thoughts, my impure thoughts, and my this one frustrations, and my misgivings, and my guilt also. So I'm just making it more and more difficult on myself if I keep saying that this thing should be pakka, at least the next 5 minutes to be very pure and this and that. If I say that, in fact, that itself will create problems. It is like our person who says, I want to meditate, but I'm not able to meditate. Okay. So then he says, okay, do one thing. I'll give you a trick. You say Sri Krishna, but don't think of monkeys. After a while, he comes back very happy. What happened? I'm only thinking of monkeys all the time. Monkey Dhyanam. So monkey Dhyanam, nothing wrong with monkey Dhyanam. But he's fine because the constant monkey, different types of monkey. Rhesus monkey and this monkey and that. So like that. So the more you try to eliminate a thought, the more monkeys will fill up our head. And therefore, let the negative thoughts come. That is the purpose of the puja anyway. Negative thoughts are coming now. Offer it to you. Lakshmi Namaha. Shrishti Kartre Namaha. More negative thoughts have come just now. Offer it. Offer it. See, we should allow the flower to blossom by itself. No human being can force the flower to blossom. We can force the petals out like this and this and that. We can try, but that is not blossoming. It has to blossom on its own accord. And that will happen. That will happen. We are just creating the circumstances to allow that to happen. And that is called Sharanagati. You just surrender during that time. Negative thoughts have come. Okay, let it come. What can you? You don't have any control over it. You're not inviting negative thoughts, but still negative thoughts have come. If you're inviting negative thoughts, you can say, no, I will not invite. I'll put a board saying uninvited. Here is a list of things that are uninvited. But I can't do that. These thoughts don't take my permission. And so that is why we have prarthana and just do whatever it takes. And act it out. Act it out. That's the key. Act it out. It is not simply mentally chanting. You have to act it out. Take some flower or some rice or something, you have it in the hand. You just touch your heart like this. That akshata, that flower is there, and this negative thought that has come belongs to you. That's it. This is all I can offer because I don't have anything else to offer. Good thoughts anyway, you are the master of good thoughts anyway. You have written books and books, so many Upanishads, you have written Vedanta Krit also. So I can't offer any more Vedanta than what you have. So I can only offer you negative thoughts. Just say it like this and see what happens. See what happens. No papam will come to you. Nothing will happen. Only clarity will come and calmness only will come. You ask anybody, this is what their experience will be.
Thank you,
So,
Guruji. This means a
my-
lot because I think I can do my puja with a lot more peace now, regardless of what thoughts come.
correct. Good. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalashahastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanathaye Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.